When I went inside, they took me to the highest. And he was lovely.
Thank you.
And Elder Mother Marva, oh, she was so nice.
Thank you.
I saw Ruth.
You saw Ruth?
And Callie.
What?
Yes.
Okay, whoa. Nancy. I mean, last week the speculation was, I bet Nancy is pretending to be one of the Rakudushi in order to find out what went down with Barry. You know, like, where's Barry? Did they do something to him? But she had a sip of the Rakudushi Kool-Aid. And based on Nancy's demeanor, she drank the whole damn pitcher. Folks, Nancy got bibbity boppity boop, cadabra, abra, alakazammed by the Rakudushi. But here's the thing, though. I don't know exactly what was done to her, but I'm guessing she had some of Elder Mother's cooking. She probably was up in that kitchen because of the fact that when it comes to people going to the compound for like the first time, or they were unwelcome, more often than not, they will find themselves in a situation where they are drugged up. I remember when Brian and the sheriff went down to the compound in season 1, and then on their way back, you know, Brian could tell something was wrong with the sheriff because he was acting, you know, loopy doopy, kind of like Nancy is now because he drank that lemonade. I'm thinking Nancy got some micro doses of whatever they were, you know, putting into her. And as a result, she sees the light. But to be completely honest here, I would have liked it if it would have been over the span of a couple of days as opposed to, you know, oh, Nancy went that morning and now she's back at the house that night. You know, it just seems rather weird that she came back. She seems completely coherent, but was transformed. She had seen the light at the compound. I mean, we know she has a bad heart. She has asthma or something like that. So something tells me if she had the same amount of drugs that were pumped into Barry, she probably wouldn't have made it. But yeah, she was, you know, clear, alert, able to respond quickly. But she was definitely, you know, hanging by the highest's coattails, basically willing to follow him everywhere. And it seems she would be at the compound, but, you know, staying there as opposed to being with Richard. But here's the thing. She says she saw Ruth and Callie, but my thing is this. I said this in my other video. I'm willing to bet Ruth is maybe the main reason Nancy wasn't, you know, taken care of the same way Barry was. I'm not talking about Barry being killed, but the last time Barry got abducted by the, you know, the Rakudushi, and next thing you know, he was drugged up, unconscious, and full of glitter, covered in glitter and flowers on the dining room table. No, I think that when it boils down to it, Nancy probably was shown mercy thanks to Ruth. I mean, you could also argue, but Jeremy, you know, the highest talked about how he brought Nancy home. He knew Richard was, you know, working at the White House and whatnot. And it was all a warning. Like, hey, if you ever set foot on our soil again, everybody's dead. All the kids, your wife. And if you ever come down there, I want to make you, you know, you're going to belong to me. So it's just one of those situations where Richard sees his wife basically eating up everything the Rakudushi are throwing down. It's like, oh yeah, the highest, you know, Barry, we didn't know our son, you know, I saw videos of him doing all kinds of stuff. Yeah, basically the stuff that the Rakudushi were doing to him while he was at the compound, but we'll never see it. So she believes, you know, Barry to be a bad boy or whatever. I don't know. So yeah, I don't know what kind of hallucinogens they gave her, but obviously they're working. But yeah, so Nancy isn't undercover. She's legit, you know, thinking she's one of the cult. But that also begs the question, will she pull a Lynn and go back to the compound after her first experience there? Hopefully not. But then again, you just never know with Nancy. She shouldn't have brought her tail down there to begin with. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about what happened to Nancy at the compound. this ain't going to be too good. That's all I got to say. So thanks so much for tuning in. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.